Should politicians who are older than 75 be required to pass competency tests before running for office? Former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley thinks they do. She called for a new generation of US politicians during her speech launching her 2024 presidential campaign.
In the America I see, the permanent politician will finally retire. We'll have term limits for Congress. And mandatory mental competency tests for politicians over 75 years old.
Her call for mandatory competency tests would, if implemented, affect current US President Joe Biden, who is 80 years old, and former President Donald Trump, who's 76 and has already announced his candidacy. Coincidentally, President Biden, who is the oldest US president ever, is undergoing his annual physical today. Let's bring in CNN senior reporter Edward Isaac Dover. He joins me from Washington. I mean, a lot of people will relate to this, won't they? Because there's been so much talk initially about Trump, but also about Biden and whether or not they are too old to run the country.
Well, look, that's a question that is on a lot of voters' minds. It's a generational question. It's in some people's minds, a competence question. But for the president and for his advisors, as they are looking at what we are expecting to be an announcement of a re-election campaign, it's a question of how to turn this into a strength. How to say, as one advisor put it to me, it's about wisdom and experience, or it's about numbers that are not the president's age, like the number of jobs he's created or COVID shots that he's gotten in arms. It's about turning what could be a liability into, they hope, a strength.
In terms